And welcome everyone back to the CRL network on this Friday night for some truck racing from Kansas. The Digital Alley 250 100% race tonight. Looks like the race is about to get rolling tonight in the booth. As always, it's three flashes. And tonight, B-Train is not available. He is out of town. So in the booth filling in for him is Chase Dreamer. Welcome to the booth again tonight, Chase. I think this is your second race this season, right?
Uh, yeah, I think this is my second
Second or
one.
third?
Second, I think this season, yeah. Excited.
Well, we see Chevy is on the pole. Yeah, it's good to have you up in here. Looking forward to it. Believe it's 250 miles tonight. I think it's going to be 167 laps, I believe.
When you get a chance, send me an invite.
Yes, sir. And we just went green as we load in here. Chevy Man on the pole takes off. Looks like there's some bumping and banging in the back there as it moves around here. There's 17 of Heathen up on the high lane. We see he's in a custom scheme once again tonight. Keep hearing some bumping and banging. I think everybody's fighting for that top side early on here. Here we see Asphalt Gator with a good qualifying effort. He's up in the top 5 right now.
Oh, yeah.
Side by side. Yeah, he might have a shot tonight, Chase.
Hopefully he wins it, man. He's been up there, but things just happen, and
Chevy in the fence. That's going to give LA Fatality the lead.
I'm loaded up right now.
Let's see. Yeah, second place is CCD Unloading. He got a great qualifying effort too. Actually in front of Heathen right now, going for the lead on the outside of Fatality. He can't quite get to his bumper.
Oh, who's that behind him? He got in the wall.
That's 17 of Heathen.
Heathen.
Yeah, he had some wall contact there.
Yeah, he said he's gonna try to move the wall out some more, so he don't have to keep hitting it all night. So we'll see if that pays out for him.
He's starting it off early. I think it's going to be a long process. He's going to have to work on the whole race to get that wall to move.
Oh, almost 3 wide. Heathen's got the line that everybody wants to up against that wall. Think about this. Oh my goodness, that was a good gutsy move by Heathen to take the lead.
It's a huge run he had too. Wow, showing some speed early. Again, a little bit longer of a truck race, 250 miles, so a lot of chances for these guys to get their trucks right here.
There's a lot of good racing in the back of this pack. Side by side. Almost 3 wide with Chevy. Ooh, with some contact with the 24 and the 2. My sub-driver of Grant.
Oh, yes. Glad you mentioned that, yeah. He is subbing for you in the field tonight with a pretty unique paint scheme as well. I saw in the chat he let you pick the paint scheme there as he's in the fence as I'm talking about him. Sorry, Grant.
Yeah, whoa. Is that a hash pass in the 33?
Yes, it is. He looks like he's a little bit out of shape.
Yeah. Yeah, he let me pick the paint scheme of the truck. I told him either that one or Logano. I'm not a Logano fan, obviously. You know that, Flash, but
Yeah.
either that one or the Verizon one he ran at Watkins Glen this past Sunday. And I guess he didn't make that one, so I guess we're going to ride around with the Martin Truex one, which looks good.
Yeah, it's a nice looking car, and not to cut that short, but I'm seeing here the 23 of Serving Code is having some bad lag right now. I had it on camera. It looked like he wrecked, but now he's coming around the track, but he is lagging horribly.
Oh, wow.
And
yeah, I see it.
I don't know if the 18 of Gator was affected by that, because he's back here now. I don't know if he got in the fence and also maybe got tangled up with him once he fell back, but Yeah, 23. Oh my
Oof.
God, looks like he's dropping the internet every corner.
It's like a yo-yo to the truck in front of him. He just comes back and he, oh my
I've
goodness.
heard of these trucks rubber banding before, but he is it's it's never straightening out. He's God. All right, we'll have to get off of that. That's shaking the whole camera.
Oh man. Yeah, he's gonna be riding around in the back for a little bit to see if that lag calms down.
And
But
honestly, for him, that's bad news for him because he knows he was pretty fast here. He's fast everywhere we go, but it's good news for the competition. That's one less truck up front that these front runners have to battle. So they're definitely probably liking to see that.
oh yeah, and especially if he's got to back out before the race ends too to go and make his other league race. It's
Yeah. Yep.
he just tries to get as much stage points as he can, but tonight does not look like he's gonna get hardly any stage points with that rubber band. Oh, Master Mike has a nice little custom paint scheme tonight. I like that one. Custom
The
20.
the stages tonight, just want to mention too, they're 40 laps apiece, and then we have a 67 lap final stage. So um, pretty good and well split up. But look at this, the 38 is catching Heathen right now.
He is. I was looking at the back of the field. Looks like the 3 is off pace on the backstretch. I don't know what's wrong with 3 of y'all's commentating pal, Storm, but he seems like he's off the pace big time.
Yeah, him and right behind him there is Serving Cone. So I I don't know if that has anything to do with it at
Oh,
all, but it
I
looks like.
f- it looks like a manual caution.
Oh yeah, manual caution is out. 17 of Heathen still leading over the 38 of Loading. 51 of LA Fatality is running in third right now. First manual caution of the race on lap number 12 of 40 in this first stage.
Will this put him good for fuel window for the rest of the race?
Uh, let's see. Well, 12 laps in, I'm not quite sure here. Let me wait for the stream to update as we're watching the 17's camera here, and once he comes down pit road, we'll get an idea of the fuel window. This is, I believe, it's going to be close. All right, so it is going to be close. They're going to restart with probably 26 laps, and they're going to have about 24 or 25 in the tank. So we might see a little bit of saving here to be able to make it.
Well, Party's not in the field tonight, or my bet would be on him winning this stage. So, because he is good at that fuel saving stuff.
Yes, that he is. We've seen him do it several times this season already, and I'm sure it's one he wanted to be at. This is with how the cautions play out here. It normally, if you get one early, kind of like we did right here, it sets it up for this situation where you can possibly stretch it with a little bit of throwing her into neutral for those guys that have the stick shifts.
Oh yeah.
Now, can the 17 of Heathen do that? We've seen him before. He throws it into neutral on a controller. He actually goes from fourth to neutral. And
I don't know how he does that.
Well, we saw it last night at Dover. He had to be up next to the wall, and every time he would shift to neutral, it would pull that car towards the wall. So he was sitting next to it, so it would barely tap it. But I've tried it before personally, and I can't do it. You have to shift to neutral. You have to shift all 3 times to neutral, or 4 times, I should say, to neutral in less than half a second, so you don't crash.
Yeah, I was about to say I tried it. I tried it before I got on wheel, and I hit the wall and killed the car. So And then I seen Hatchbash try to do it at Homestead uh, earlier this season, and he killed the inside wall. So I don't know how Heathen does it, but he is
I
he's good at it.
don't know. I'll see if he does it tonight. I'll be watching the stream here and call it out if he starts doing it. But I think if he is, this is the situation too. But at this point, if they go green this time by as they've picked lanes, it'll be 26 to go. They'll still be about 2.5 laps short. So I don't really know if they can save that. It's going to be pretty difficult.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. Might see some trucks running out coming to the line or coming out of 4 or something. So if the truck's off pace, we know what happened, Flash. They ran out of gas.
Yeah, and the tires are not that terrible here, so they shouldn't have to worry about that. It's just going to be the fact of trying to slow their pace enough while not losing a lap to be able to save enough fuel. And green flag is back out.
I'm surprised he didn't take that outside line when choosing. He
Yeah, I know. It's
chose inside.
definitely an interesting call because the 38 definitely got a great restart up there, but Ethan's going to dive it in hard here, try to get in front of him. He's going to...
My goodness.
Yeah, that was a bad situation to put those guys in, I have to say. I think Ethan probably misjudged how much space it was there. That cost the 38 a lot of time.
Yeah, and I know Chevy probably checked up for him too, so and tried to stay off of him, but I'm pretty sure he got into him just a little bit.
Yeah, 3 wide for the lead. Oh, man.
Wow.
Look at him fan out. 3 wide, 3 deep.
Oh, the 22 got into the 38 just now, bounced off the wall. Oh my goodness. They still can't get situated going straight. 22's in the wall.
Oh, 22's in the fence. Yep, the 18 is sliding all over the place. He's in the wall.
Oh, another.
And more trucks at the wall.
Yeah, more trucks hitting each other and hit the wall. Look like the blue truck of Drake, I think, got into that with the Haas, I think that's who it was. Or it was Grant. With the incident. Oh. LA Battalion loading got into a little bit. I don't know what that was about.
Oh, contact again with the leaders as well.
Oh,
and the 24 of Nixium trying to save it. And there's contact. And there's going to be a crash.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a crash. Oh.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, no,
and
not
Grant.
Grant. Oh, God.
Oh, Grant's in the fence. The 51. Pass Bass is collected as well.
That's an in-game caution.
Yep, in-game caution has been thrown.
I'm watching Gator's stream on that replay. See if he avoided any of this. Yeah, with Gator behind Sermon Cone, he is lagging really bad in the race too, so that's unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh man. Gator made it out with some minor damages of that big wreck, so that's good. For him.
We would have thought we would have saw the big one at Kansas. And will this be our only big one tonight? Let's see.
Oh man. I don't know. I wouldn't bet on it, Flash. I would not bet on that one. Especially with the way this track drives and it's only one lane, you gotta hit them with the old slide job. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I want to call out here, the 22 of Master Mike is leading right now. He did not pit, so we'll see how this works out for him. But I believe this, I could be wrong, but this is his first laps led here for any length of time, at least here in CRL. Well, it was.
Well, yeah. He didn't. Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh,
He's
and he's
wrecking.
around.
He's wrecking.
Yep, and the
Oh
16. Yeah,
no.
that did not end good. I had my doubts about how that would work out.
It's like, is this gonna bring out an in-game caution, or is this 5 to go?
No, in-game caution, and well, we had 18 to go in the stage, so they'll probably throw a manual
Oh no,
this
manual.
time by at the line.
Yeah, because that was definitely more than 2 together.
Here we go. Chevy wins the race back, and we are under caution. What I was about to ask before that caution, when I was talking about Master Mike here, are the colors of his truck tonight. I wanted to say that it looks like they are partially Virginia Tech Hokie colors, but and then you got that red front end. I'm not sure what he was going for with the paint scheme. Just curious as to what that is. That's just a bunch of random colors.
That's a good observation. I wouldn't have thought about the Virginia Tech. I don't know. He might have been going for that. Oh gosh, as he's wrecking by
Well,
himself on the backstretch.
yeah. To be fair, I thought of it though because I see it everywhere where I'm at. You know, I'm in southeastern Virginia, so Hokies stuff is everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to the grocery store and they got some hanging up in the corner.
Flash, you big fan of them or what?
I followed college more when I was younger. I really just don't follow it like I used to. But yes, if I had to pick a team, it would be um, probably them or the Tar Heels for college basketball or football.
Yes, sir. Go Tar Heels.
Tar Heels would be my definitely for basketball. I guess I could say I'm a Tech fan for football. I just don't really follow it like I used to.
That makes sense. I used to follow it.
They're way better than the Virginia Cavaliers, though. Can't say what I think about them on stream here.
Yeah, that'd be a technical foul, man. Technical foul.
Yeah.
Did the 20 truck of Chevy come down pit road?
I don't believe so. We'll see it here. I don't believe. But he stayed out. Chevy is the only one to stay out. What I can see right here on Heathen's stream. Heathen comes out second. Storm comes out third. That might have been a two-tire call for him.
That's interesting for
Loading
Chevy.
fourth. Fatality fifth. Yeah, I normally see Chevy as one that pits and gets 4 tires whenever he can. So this is interesting for him.
Oh yeah.
While we're under caution here, just want to quickly plug the podcast. Do not forget we are back tonight with the podcast. It will be available Sunday, or it could already be available whenever you're watching this thing back. Be sure to check in. We're going to have Just Blaze on it tonight, me and Heathen are, and probably have a pretty in-depth conversation with him. Also, if he's getting his 420 on, I can tell you it's going to be a long conversation. About a lot of things that may or may not make sense, but it's gonna be fun.
It kind of makes sense to have Blaze on tonight, anyways, since today is Friday the 13th. So, you know.
Yes, it is. Haven't really thought about that all day, Chase, but it is actually the 13th,
Yep.
isn't it? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. Spooky day, as people would say, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if you're into that stuff, Flash, but I just look at it as another day. Weird stuff does happen on this day, though, but
I've always felt like I've had good luck on Friday the 13th, but I don't really remember all of them, so I don't know.
That's true.
Let's see who has good luck tonight, and by the time they win this race, though, whoever does, it'll probably be the 14th. So
yeah,
can't say that.
Yeah.
So.
We'll just say that their luck carried over from the 13th to.
Yeah.
Oh, 15 and 38 make contact. Evan said this is his one
4
of his.
wide.
Oh, the 18 gets into Evan, or loading the 38 truck, but they stay straight.
yeah, this, as you were about to say, this is one of his favorite places. This was actually one of the first tracks, I believe, that he then helped mentor him on, and uh, I believe he almost lapped him. He even almost lapped him the first time they went out there because he actually didn't know to run the top here, and a lot of people don't when you don't run in competitive leagues like this. And you just run public lobbies, or you really don't have the experience, but you find out that this top lane is the way to go. It really opens your eyes to this place. I mean,
Oh
I
yeah.
think it's something like a second faster on the top by the end of the run when the tires are burnt off. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, and like you said, I mean, I don't remember, and I don't remember in the old games like evolution and stuff. Was this place like top side dominant? I can't remember.
Did Evolution even have an outside wall?
I
Honestly,
I don't
with
remember.
this game, with that game, I don't know. I don't know if it was in that one or not, but I know at least since Heat 3, with my experience of league racing, that's as far as it goes with the Heat series. But it's been that way. Even before, Heat 3 was before the tire wear was really a thing. So it was even then. So I don't know. That's a good question.
I was just thinking about it. I don't. I just couldn't remember if it was ever like this, but I hope with the new game coming out and stuff that this is a fun racetrack. I love Kansas. I just didn't want to race tonight. Um,
Yeah.
so Grant uh came to run, but this is one of my favorite racetracks on this game. This one in Vegas, but on the hope on the new game, they actually have more than just the top line. Like hopefully the bottom can be as fast as the top, so that you're not just like following the leader on this racetrack. Because it would be really
Right.
fun to run side by side on this racetrack. Like you can do it at Vegas, but
Right. Yeah, because realistically, the actual races here at Kansas, the top line can be superior, especially on restarts and stuff like that, but it is not the dominant line the entire race. They are able to use three lines, really. The middle can work, the bottom, um, is good as well. Like you said, kind of like how Vegas is. So I think it would definitely make this racetrack even better if they get that right with the new game.
oh yeah, it'd be a lot more intense racing. Because I mean, you come to this racetrack on this game, and you know what you gotta do. You gotta protect the top at all costs. You can't slide down to the middle of the racetrack or to the bottom. You have to stay by the wall, because if you let somebody get to that wall, then you're gonna lose that spot. So that's why I hope in the new game you don't have to come to this racetrack and think like, okay, this is what I gotta do. You can just run wherever you want to. You can set the car up however you want to, and just run it. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Evan is in the wall again. Him and Nixium look like they tangled up a little bit. I don't know how bad that messed up Nixium. Oh yeah, he's behind Master Mike now, like eighth place. So that contact with loading really hurt him a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he got some pretty good damage from that, and I think we're seeing the effects from it. Oh, we're closing in on the end of this first stage here, and it's Heathen leading the way right now over at Chevy Man. We'll check it this next time by how many laps we got to go. Wait for the stream to update here, but everybody's good on fuel and tires before the end of this stage. And stage 2 will be a bit shorter at, I believe, 37 or 38 laps. So they still have to pit once, and I see them probably splitting that right in half if we run that stage green.
Oh. Look, the Hasbass got tangled up with I don't know who that was. I think that was maybe Storm. No, no.
Well, And I don't know if it would have been a caution anyway, but we are under 5 to go now, so there will not be a caution from that.
Yep, no manuals. As we have
It's
that
actually
rule.
4 laps remaining now. Yeah.
I think it was LA and Haas who got into it, but Haas kept her straight. Oh, there's a truck spinning off of turn 2, and it's Master Mike. And it looks like he collected Nixium in it too, because he's got more front end damage than what he had before.
Oh, wow. And they're going to have to stay green here, too. This is going to hurt them. They're going to have to fight to stay on this lead lap. Now 3 laps remaining.
I wonder what happened to Master Mike, because usually you tend not to get too loose here. I wonder if he went with like a really loose preset and is affecting his corner off.
Not sure. I know a lot of these guys, though, are running 8s or 9s out here. He might have went with that and possibly loosened it up even more. That could be creating some trouble. He's in the pits. I think he just backed out. So that is our first DNF of the night.
Dang.
Now, it could have been a lag out. I'm not going to say 100% that he backed out there, but just speculating that just because of the crash. But we are on the coming to the white flag, I believe, that time. Yep, we are on the white flag here for the 17 of Heathen, who has a second-half lead over Chevy. Loading 3rd, LA Fatality 4th. They're in a good battle for that 3rd spot. Jay Grant is in 5th right now. Looks like Loading has settled that 3rd spot battle with Fatality 4th as Heathen comes across the line and wins stage 1 here at Kansas. Chevy 2nd, Loading 3rd, Fatality 4th, Grant 5th.
We got some bad news. It looks like Serving Cone has fixed his lag issues, so now he can go out there and run with these boys.
Oh, boy.
And, yeah, it's gonna make
Let's see where he finished in the stage here, because we know the top 5. I'm waiting to see here. 6th place looks like it was Hasbass, Drake 7th, Cone, Serving Cone. He finishes 8th, so he has a little ground to make up, but he should be up there pretty quick now. Storm 9th, Zach ends up 10th, so he gets himself a stage point.
Heck yeah.
Nixium 11th, and Gator 12th, so they both are still in the lead lap. And then Master Mike 13th, he is out of this one.
Yep.
So nobody a lap down, no wave rounds, no lucky dogs. And we reset for stage 2. Green flag is out. Is the 23 dropping to the back here? Yeah, he's going to drop to the back. I'm wondering if they're still going to test the lag here. I'm not really sure.
They might have.
Either way, good restart for the bottom lane here, though. 38 is trying to get under Heathen here.
Oh, who is that? Oh, is that Zach in the outside wall?
I believe so. You see him dropping back a little bit. Almost 3 wide for the lead as Heathen still holds it. Chevy in the middle there. With 51 of Fatality. Loading is there, and Jay Grant's trying to mix it up with Hasbass on that bottom lane.
Yeah, and Grant knows he can't be on that bottom side and try to make a pass because it's so hard to do here. Oh,
yes, it is. Oh,
Zach just.
I'm not sure. Yeah, there was a little bit of contact between Chevy and Heathen. I think Chevy just got to run into the corner. No harm, no foul. Heathen might have gotten to the fence a little bit, but they gather it back up, and they both look good here. As Chevy's going to look under him. Can't quite get it done there as Fatality is ready to pounce as well. Hasbass 4th, Loading 5th. Great racing here at Kansas we're seeing so far. 35 to go in stage 2.
And Chevy's all over the back bumper of that 17 of Heathen. He tagged the wall, so
Yes, he
it's gonna
is.
give Heathen a little breathing room. So I'm sure he's gonna be happy about that. Oh, Logan just cremated the wall off turn 2. I think he tried to check up for LA, but forgot to turn the truck just a little bit.
I tell you, that 33 of Hasbass has got a piece tonight. He just caught up to Chevy once again, and it's right there. I think he's brought some smoke for these guys. And like you said, though, I'm interested to see if Serving Cone is going to be able to go more in this stage. He's still in the back of the pack there. There's a very good battle going on in the back between the about the last 5 or 6 trucks on the lead lap here. Side by side for Nixium and Gator. There's Drake and Storm in the mix. Oh, Drake is in the grass here. And he's around. The 15 Ford is around in the tri-oval grass. It looks like it's a one-truck incident. I don't think that'll be a caution. We continue on, and he gets back going. No damage on that machine.
That's good. He kept it off the wall, just slid through the grass.
Battle for second now. Pass with the back bumper of Chevy. Trying to make a move on him. He goes to the high side. Chevy drops down to the apron. Trying to get that little bit of sniff of draft from Heathen.
Chevy was all over the back bumper of that 17 truck, but now there's a gap. I don't know if it's because he tagged the wall or is Heathen just that much faster than he is.
Yeah, it's opened up to about half a second right now, and those guys have opened it up a second over 4th place. CCD and Loading, he is trying to hold off Grant for that 4th position.
Oh, Grant's moved up to 5th. Wow.
Yeah, Grant is having a great run tonight. Showing up here in the truck series.
LA and CCD and Loading was battling for a little bit. I guess either they found something and LA was having problems, or he's running the bottom on turn 3 and 4.
Well, I'm going to have to ask here on stream why that Grant does not run more truck races out here. He seems to have most Fridays available to be able to. He should run every race out here. Love having him in the field and not just as a cup guy showing up here for some truck racing.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to talk to him and see if we can get him into more truck races, but I don't know.
Yeah, unless something really interesting happens with somebody else out here in this race, and if he does not finish top 5 tonight, I want him as our extra interview. I want to ask him that.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with that.
You can do like we did last week, and you can interview the guy who's subbing for you.
Oh yeah, like Loading and Heathen.
Me, yep.
Oh yeah, you.
And that too, yeah. And he, yeah, and Loading and Heathen also. We he did that with him too in the cup race.
Yep. I'm surprised you didn't run for Heathen last night, Flash.
I know I kind of wanted to. At the same time, I was like, but I think I'll be making some more starts somewhere here before the end of the season. Definitely before the playoffs get going, but definitely would like some more seat time somewhere here.
Oh yeah.
Have to figure it out. I do believe I'll be making an appearance in the All-Star race when that happens. I have to find out when that's on the schedule, but
The All-Star race is let me find it for you real quick.
All right. We
Yep.
see the. Oh, go ahead.
It's 9/29/21, so it's coming up in
That
about.
is on my birthday.
Really?
Yep, 9/29.
Oh my goodness! You definitely gotta run in it then. It's your birthday.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's
What
nine.
day is that on? Is that a Wednesday?
That's a Wednesday,
Yep. All right.
and it's the only race CRL is running that week. We're not running trucks or Xfinity that week.
Okay.
Yep.
I
So.
definitely will have to be making a start in it then.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll let B Train and Cole have it in the booth. I think they can handle that, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think they would make a great duo up there doing that.
Oh man.
And Storm as well, unless he's because I believe what's the format for the All-Star race this season? I think Storm would have to.
Oh, looks like we got
Is
a
everyone
caution.
racing, or because I mean he doesn't drive in the Cup Series, so
I think.
caution is out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody who is a cup driver, everybody that is a cup driver will be able to run in that race, and that's
Okay.
including people who get voted up to run cup. They'll be able to run it and stuff like that. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's a caution. We missed it. We missed the wreck flash.
I'm not sure what happened there. Let's look in the back here. We see the 15 catching up to the back of the pack. Looks like he might have been involved in something. And the 3 of Storm, so maybe that is the story. Could be an incident between the 2 of them, possibly, that caused the caution. Everybody caught up here, so yep, looks like it. Oh, nope, the 51 of LA Fatality as well. So, there's a little more to this story than apparently, because that 51 is destroyed.
I mean, oh, in the front of Serving Cone's truck is beat up too. He's lagging a little bit still. Tough break. Oh yeah, I just got to LA and his truck is pretty beat up.
Yeah, absolutely.
He hasn't even caught up to the field yet. Oh, he just hit the wall. Yeah, he's definitely having some problems or something over there. So tough break.
Everybody coming down pit road here, getting service to their trucks for what will be their only pit stop they need in this stage. We'll have 21 laps remain, 20 at the line, so once we go green, it will be about 18 remaining, so a nice little stretch run there to finish out this stage. Well, we're in the second stage, so you know what that means if a certain someone was here, what time it would be for, Chase.
Oh man, is that the hottest segment on live Twitch?
Yes, it is. And
Oh
I
man.
believe we're gonna have to make our picks here. We won't add the extra enunciation on it like he does. We'll just leave it at that. The hottest segment on live Twitch.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
let's see. What you want to go first, or you want me to go first on who you think's gonna win this?
I'm curious on who you think is gonna win this race. Flash, I'll let you go first.
Well, I don't want to go with a guy that's been leading, so I'm gonna go with a 38. I'm gonna go with a 38 of loading because he is fast tonight, and I feel like if he can get by Heathen and Heathen not get too upset that his students passing him, I feel feel like the 38's got a piece that can win this race tonight, so I'm picking Loden.
That's a great pick. I was gonna pick him, but I'm gonna go with that 20 machine of Chevy.
It's a
He
good one as
seems
well.
he seems fast. If he can find a way around that 17 truck,
Yeah,
I think he'll be able to get around him and win this
yeah,
race.
Nixium is fast. It hasn't shown the speed tonight, which he's done this before though, and in third stage he comes to life, so it's really not worrying me too much. I think he'll be up front by the night's end too.
Oh yeah, yeah, he is super fast, and he comes out of nowhere. He's like Kevin Harvick. Where did he come from? So as long as you can stay out of trouble, he's been caught up in some accidents. That wasn't his fault or anything. He just was wrong place, wrong time. So
Yeah,
we'll see. And you can't count out that 33 truck. I'm surprised how fast he is tonight, but Haas has definitely got something for the leaders.
yes, he does. And there's that old 18 on the outside of Haas too. In the third row, as we're going back under green here with 18 laps remaining, green flag is out. Outside lane is doesn't get going like it wants to. Grant almost wanted to look on the outside of Heathen there, thinks better of it. And they both are going to lose some ground here, I think, as Chevy's going to take the lead for the moment, at least, and the 38's going to come up. And, oh, the 33. Ah, that looked like the 33 of Haspass got a little bit tight there, got into the 17 of Heathen. They all almost crashed after that. They all settled back down, though. Looks like it's all right now. But, yep, our leader went from first to about 7th there.
Yeah, that's a tough break for Heathen, but here he comes back on the inside of the 18 of Asphalt Gator.
Oh yeah, making up some ground quickly, but we see that 33 of Haas. Might have been some contact there to get him there, but he is in second, and he's challenging for the lead.
Oh yeah. And CCDN Loading, he is closing in on the back bumper of Haas as well. So, and here comes Gator as well. So, Ford truck racing for the lead. Oh, here comes Nixium, and then there's Grant, and Gator tagged the wall.
As well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for him. He's got a fast truck as well. Just got to work on not getting into that fence a little bit. It is tough to do though. You got to rim ride with this truck right up there on the wall and dive it back down to the line, just like these guys are doing every lap.
Yeah, Gator realized he didn't want to be on that bottom, so he slowed way up to let Heathen by to get up to the top of the racetrack. Smart move by him, because you don't want to be caught on that bottom.
Yeah. A little bit of contact between the 33 and the 38 is 38 of Loading is going to dive it down there. Slide job coming.
Uh-oh.
Slide job.
Slide job. For second place. That was, wow, what a move. I can't believe he got to stick to get by him like that. Wow. That's crazy.
I definitely think that is your thing, Chase, for slide jobs. So every time we see one tonight, I want to hear that out of you.
All right, just let me. I gotta remember. I might forget sometimes, but I definitely.
It reminds me of how Junior does that with the with his broadcasts.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Always talking about the slide job.
Oh, 38's look on the outside. He's getting a big push by the 33 of Haas. Oh, Chevy's gonna possibly lose the lead and possibly drop the third.
That's kind of a reverse slide job.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah. Reverse slide job. Oh, Haas is in the wall. He's gonna come down off the wall. He's gonna tag my sub. Oh, keep her straight, Grant. Good job, buddy.
Look at this. 38 of Loading out front. And right now, our picks are 1-2, so we're doing pretty well so far.
I'm doing pretty good. Who's on the bottom? Is that Grant? Oh my goodness! Slide job! Oh, he's gonna get hit by. He's gonna get hit by the 33, and Haas said, "Nah, that was a little slow right there, Grant." But Ethan's gonna give the J Grant a big shove to get him by the 33. So took break for Haas. He was up there, and now he's back into like sixth place. So unfortunate.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to make sure I had a random thought and I didn't say it earlier. Your audio is included, right?
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay. Thank you. And you didn't even need a sign up by your
Oh
TV
my
like B
goodness.
Train, so I appreciate
B-Train is one of a kind, I tell you.
that. Yeah, I have to ask it every time. It's like I think it's some sort of a trauma for me. I
Man.
have to make sure that the audio is included now.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to sound like a weirdo talking to myself and then not like
Oh, I
hearing
mean, I do
anything.
that. I do that anyway, but I don't like to do that on broadcasts. That's just weird on that point. But
Oh, is it slide job time? Oh, oh, he's not gonna try it. Chevy didn't do it. But
oh, and you got all excited too.
I did. I was gonna get ready to call it, but smart move by him. It's a little too early for that in the race, and he knows it. So he's just gonna keep riding around. And you notice how he has a different line than what the 38 of loading is running. He's running like towards the dotted line, while loading is running the wall. Now
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that
switched. It's switched. It's
huh,
very interesting to me.
that is. I don't know what's going on there. If they're just trying different lanes out right now and hoping they work.
Yeah, that what Chevy did in 3 and 4 really helped him because he got to the bumper of loading right there. But loading definitely has a fast truck tonight.
Yes, he does.
I was talking to
And
him
there's a
earlier.
train right now.
I was talking to him earlier today, and we were just talking about racing and stuff. And he says he enjoys running around here with some drivers and some not. But he's just looking to get driven with respect, and which everybody is, you know what I'm saying. But he said that he was going to come out here and nope. It was almost there. It was almost there, Flash. Now I said it again, but he said he was pumped for this race, and I can see why. He's leading the way here as Grant's moving trying to move into second to get by Chevy.
I think Grant's forgetting he's in a truck out here. He thinks he's in that 22 Ford Mustang. He's trying to get this. He's out here trying to get this win.
I think so. A little early for it, but it's all right. You still got the third stage. You got some time to make up for that. But I think Heaton's in third place now, pushing the 20 of Chevy. It sounded like there was some contact. Maybe not. Man, look at these four trucks going. Oh, Grant's looking on the outside of Heathen. I don't know what Heathen did, but he let the two have the high side, and then the two smacks Chevy in the rear, and then they make contact, and Chevy's in the wall.
Oh man, and they're still trying to get sorted out here. That
Yep.
gives loading a half-second advantage right now, and we'll check it this time by at the line with how many laps we got to go. It will be 3. Wow, 3 laps remaining in the stage.
Wow.
Coming to the line here.
Wow. Something's wrong with Chevy because now he's getting passed by Haas.
I'm not sure what's going on with that truck. It's falling like a rock right now. Can this 38 car, can he get a stage win? I believe this will be his first stage win, if he can hang on.
Looking back on the picks, I can't believe I didn't pick my own truck, but disappointed in myself for not picking my own truck to win this race.
Uh,
And I got
and
the
he
old,
just might. He's looking quick.
I got the old conductor behind the wheel, as B-Train would say, right? That's his nickname for him, the conductor.
The conductor, yep. Conductor Grant.
Oh man. What, give me a little backstory on how that came about, Flash, on how he got that nickname?
But me give you one, or do you want? Do
Yeah,
you
like
know?
I do not know.
I do not know, so I can't help you there.
Oh.
I have no idea where that came from.
Oh, the two was playing no games with the 17. He blocked them all the way into the grass.
Yeah, he knows that Heathen's trying to keep him from getting that run to the 38. Heathen's trying to help that teammate by heart, at least, the
Oh yeah.
38 I almost said out of mind, of loading here. Evan
Yeah.
coming to the line.
Out of mind.
He's gonna. He might have been denied of it last week at Richmond for a stage win, but he's not going to be this time. Stage winner, the
Ah.
38.
Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Getting that getting those stage points in that playoff point.
Absolutely.
Those playoff
There
points.
it is, stage winner.
Those playoff points come in handy. You know, Summer Cone's got 22 playoff points sitting right now in Xfinity, and probably more now that he won the. Did he win the race last night? Yeah. I can't remember
Yes.
who. I can't remember who won the race last night. Flash. It's terrible.
Yeah, he's putting him up and down. Cone is, and now look at this with loading winning. It's Grant second, your sub driver, and then Heathen is third, Hasbass fourth, Chevy fifth. Nixia moved his way to sixth in this stage. Drake seventh, Cone eighth, Zach ninth, and LA Fatality is 10th. So all those guys getting some stage points for stage 2, and we will see the restart. And the final stage coming up right now. Can that 38 of loading, can he get the big one now? Can he get this win? Even on the outside, green flag is out for the final stage.
Oh, 23 is dropping all the way to the back. Oh, the 3 is making contact with the 18 on that restart. That's never good.
Looks like the 23 of Cone went ahead and backed out, getting ready for his playoff race that he has to get to.
Yep, he sure did. He just hit the pit road now. Well, I don't think he got that many stage points tonight, but I don't think that'll affect him anyways because he's so freaky fast. So.
Yeah, absolutely he is. Oh, we see it here. Run to the outside for the 17 of Heathen.
Yeah, I can't
Push for
believe.
Hasbass.
I can't believe the 38 of Loden let that happen.
Yeah, he moved down, and that's going to cost him few spots here. That's going to give him the spot to Hasbass and Grant possibly, and even LA Fatality.
Even LA.
He can't get up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he'll be able to sneak in behind. I don't know. I think LA Fatality's on the high side, so he's not gonna be able to slide in behind the 2 of Grant. So he's stuck on the bottom, and he's possibly gonna lose another spot to Chevy right here. So he's gonna go from 1st to 6th.
Oh, behind Zach even. Yep.
Oh yeah, even behind Zach. Didn't even see my old buddy back there.
All the way to
7th.
7th position. Yeah, just like that. It happens that fast here, folks. So it's Heathen and Hasbass holding suit now up front.
Oh, Grant about made the same mistake, but slides in front of the 2 or the LA Fatality in the 51, and they tagged the wall just a little bit, but they keep them going.
This stage is actually we still have 81 laps to go.
81 laps.
Yeah.
It's a lot of laps to turn here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They have to figure out the strategy play now, especially if we stay green. They're gonna have to pit, I believe, at least 2 times, possibly 3 times here.
The two of Grant is falling back. My sub driver is falling back. Was running third, but I guess he thought that maybe he was holding up Chevy, so he just let him go. And he's gonna go from third to about seventh.
That is not good for him either on this final stage here. Still a lot of laps left, though.
Oh yeah, still a lot of racing. Oh, somebody just tagged the wall. Was that Zach? I think that was Zach who just tagged the wall. Oh, he's still hitting the wall. That's not good. And another thing about this track is you got to have a little bit of the draft to be able to stay with some of the front cars or trucks. But once you lose that draft, it's hard to make up any time just by yourself.
Oh yeah, absolutely it is.
Yeah, he's just riding around now behind Gator. I don't even think he got Gator's draft, so I don't know if he got pushed up into the wall or if he just came off the corner and hit the wall himself, but that's tough right there.
Yeah, I see a little bit of some damage on that truck as well, at least from what I can see. It looks like some right side damage on the 16. Like you said, he kept tagging that wall. I'm sure that's where it came from.
Oh, yeah. And the 17 and the 33 have checked out, huh? They're leaving the third place cars back there.
Yeah, they have said it's time to go, guys, and we are setting sail. They are about 2 seconds in front of third place of Chevy Man right now. Fatality fourth, loading fifth. Actually, loading just moved back into fourth as we see a battle for those positions as Fatality drops a few spots on the outside, or on the inside, I should say.
Oh, Storm's in the grass on the front stretch right now. He's having some technical difficulties. He is spinning out and into the barrels he goes.
Yep. Hits those barrels a ton. Look at that front end destroyed.
Man, I think he's celebrating, I guess. All right, we'll get back straight.
The race is not over yet, Storm. But doing some donuts out here. That truck is not looking good. He's going to have to come in and pit. Get that truck fixed.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely got some aero damage and all kinds of... Whoa, buddy. Slid all the way up to the wall in front of oncoming traffic. That was scary. Thought we were going to have a big wreck. Oh, he just smoked the wall going into turn one. He is not having a good night at all. It's a bad night for him. I don't know how much he loves or hates this track, but hopefully he hates it because this is showing no love for him.
Yeah, and I'm just continuing watching these top two. They've driven away now 3 seconds ahead of Chevy.
Yeah. What I realize is that 33 is not connected to the back of that 17's bumper, so I see them's in the grass, mowing it down. Haas is gonna, as I was about to say, is Haas is gonna have to, if he can't, Haas is loose off corner. But he's gonna have to hope that he either makes a mistake and he can drive by him, or he might not have a shot at this because Haas looks really loose off corners. Looks like he's chasing the truck. That corner's pretty good off turn 2. See how 3 and 4 treat him. Whoa,
Oh,
buddy.
Haas gets loose there.
There's Storm doing donuts again as we pass him. Again. Yeah, now Haas is fighting a really loose truck. Oh, as he comes loose off of turn 2 again.
That was all of a sudden. It like flipped a switch on him. He's out of his rhythm. That really can mess you up too. He's got to focus and get back going. He hung with that 17 for almost that entire run there.
Yeah, is it almost time for them? It has to be close for them to come down pit road. That's the only thing that I can think of why he is so loose.
Yeah, they have about 6 or 7 laps left of fuel. So I can see him coming down in the next, well, less than 5 laps, I would think. Most of these guys will.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he's making some notes. Maybe he needs to tighten that thing up just for a longer run. Put some more wedge into it or something to make sure it don't get loose like this on these long green flag runs.
Yep, we just crossed lap 100. There is 67 remaining.
If I was Haas and my truck is this loose on this long of a run, I would bump my wedge up. But if I have to come down pit road again, I would put the wedge that I have in it now back in for the short run, just so you could have that short speed. I think is what I would do.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. I think in his case, with what it's looking like, he could probably go in, maybe go up. With loose, he's looking probably 3 clicks of wedge wouldn't be too much, and go up 3 clicks, and then he could knock it down at least a couple there for the final pit stop. But really, in the situation they're at right now, I'm trying to do the math. I think they're going to at least have to pit. They're going to have to pit here in the next couple laps, which will bring us to about 63 or so to go. And then they'll have to pit again with about 35 to go, or 37 to go, actually. So they'll have to pit one more time. They're going to have to pit 3 times in this stage, regardless of how they want to do it.
Oh, well.
Yeah. It's seeing some pretty good right rear wear right now for the 17 truck as well. It's not affecting him any, but it's about 10% difference. He's at 25 and 17, now 16%. So
Not too bad.
It's
I think Haas is coming down this time.
Oh, 17 definitely is.
Yep.
Here comes Haas with a great entry. He gains on.
Oh, yeah.
There.
That was a good entry. Chevy's going to stay out. I wonder if that's going to hurt him any.
I don't know, but we know with the fuel situation, he's going to have to come in next time. He might can make it 2, but that's going to be about all. We'll watch the 20 and see if he's coming down now. And what we'll actually do is we'll keep it on the 20 of Chevy here as he comes down and gets his pit stop, and we'll get to see these other leaders if they catch and pass him here.
So the 2...
Chevy with a pretty conservative entry. He does come in, though, as expected.
Looked like the first trucks to come down pit road was the 2 of Grant and maybe the 15 of Drake. Because they were getting on track as Heathen and Haas and all them boys were coming down pit road.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see here the 20 coming out.
He's been in there for a little bit, huh? Think he got a speeding
I
penalty?
believe yeah, it looked like a conservative entry, but he might have gotten a speeding penalty here. Looks like he did. Yeah, he's been in there quite a bit. The leaders have already gone by. Yeah, it looks like he got a speeding penalty. I don't know how. I guess just from my angle, it was faster than it looked, but I don't know. So, yeah, speeding penalty for the 20. That's going to move Grant up into third spot as we cycle around. It's Heathen in front right now by 2.5 over Haas, 3.4 over Grant, 6.4 over Nixium, and 8.2 over Loading in the 5th spot now. And this time by is 60 laps remaining.
How big is that margin between Heathen and Haas?
It is up now to 2.7 seconds.
Dang, so all that ground that Haas made up on pit entry looks like it didn't help him for anything.
And I don't know what his pit stop time was. Heathen's was a 15.7, so maybe Haas's was a bit slower.
Oh, yeah.
I get mixed. I can't find the word here, but like I've asked people the best way to enter into pit road, and I get different answers. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. Some people say if you enter in fast and you push the limit of the speed limit, you get a faster stop. Other people say if you do that, the stop is almost as slow as it can be. But I found at different tracks it works differently, and I really think sometimes it's just random.
Oh, Haas is in the wall, but
I mean, because some pro guys have said it's one way, other pro guys have said it's another way. So I don't know, but
yeah, I don't know, man. I think NASCAR Heat just gives you a random time, and that's that. I don't think that how hard you push it in is how fast your pit stop's going to be. But I don't know, man. Could be one of those little things that are in this game that I never really knew about. But I never really try to push it hard into the pits because I always get like a speeding penalty or something. So I just take it conservatively and match the speed limit. So, and I always have like a 15.9 or 16 second stop. So I mean, I don't know if that's has to do with anything, but yeah.
Yeah, I tend to push it pretty heavily at most tracks, and sometimes I'll get like a 16 second, and sometimes I'll get a 15.1. So I don't know. I just never found the right. Yeah.
I think I've only seen a 15.1 one time in this racing.
I have actually, I've gotten a 15 flat one time, but there are some people I know, and I've seen screenshots of as low as 14.8.
Golly!
So
I wish I could get those.
Yeah. Especially when it matters the most, you're sitting about a second or two behind the guy going for the win, and you can go in there and get you a 14.8 stop.
Oh yeah. And then pass him, he's like, "Oh, what the heck?" And then he thinks you took 2 or did some crazy stuff, but you really didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be nice, but I guess we ain't that lucky, Flash.
No. Mine are. I would say my average stop is a high 15. I'm not. It's not too bad. It's like a 15.8, 15.7. I think is what I normally get on every stop.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah.
Maybe we just need to be like Conan, just mod our pit crew and just we get them.
He's gonna be laughing at that when he watches this back too.
Oh man, Hash is way out of rhythm right now. While I'm riding with him, and every corner, every other corner, he is tagging that wall and just scraping so much speed off. So I mean, I don't know if that's him trying to push the truck harder than what he has been doing because he's losing Heathen, but looks like it's just hurting him more.
Yeah, Heathen is turned on the afterburners or something here. It's almost 5 seconds to Hasbass. Grant is really the only one that's halfway maintaining the gap. He's at 6.6 now. But Nixium is almost 9 seconds back, and Zach is almost 11 seconds back now. He's moved up to 5th, though, so that's good for him.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Heathen's running some of the fastest laps he's ran all race right now. I think he's doesn't have anybody in his mirror to worry about, so he's focused on that.
Yeah, and that's always a good thing. Where you don't gotta worry about anybody being behind you. You can just run your race, as they would say.
Yeah, and I don't want to jinx anything here, but I really think with how it's spread out here, we might not see a caution the rest of this race.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think we're going to, unless some crazy something happens. I think the only people that are really close on the track by each other is oh, Alex is Storm is on pit road. I don't know how long that's been, but that looks like a third DNF.
It's like, yep, he's called it a night. Oh, the 16 of Zach. I don't know what happened there, but he's slow on the backstretch. He was just running 5th too, man.
Yeah, he was riding around behind Loading, as well. As I was gonna say is they were the only two that were really close to each other. So, and he looks like he has right front damage again. Maybe he hit the wall. I don't know. That's crazy. I was looking at Storm on pit road. Oh, there's a wreck. Oh, they called manual caution.
I think I knew it when I said it. There was going to be another one. I talked it up.
Yeah. Did you pull out your spell book, bro? Oh, man.
I guess I did.
Wow. That's crazy. You talked it into existence. Awesome. I ain't mad about this caution. I ain't mad at it one bit. Line them up again, boys. LA Fatality was on pit road when that caution came out, so wonder if he's gonna have to start in the rear of the field.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see here.
Okay.
Alright. Looks like everybody going to get lined up here. See some guys coming down pit road. This caution's going to change a lot of things. It's really going to bunch this field back up. It kills that lead that Heathen had, so now he's going to have to work a lot harder.
You know what they say about cautions? Cautions bring cautions, so.
Yep.
We'll see if we have some more pacing laps. Wouldn't it be something if caution, what, like, if a caution was to come out, but it took Heathen out, and he had to go to the rear? Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, that would be. All right, getting lined back up for the restart once again here. Again, this changes the complexity of this race. The lead could change hands now, possibly with Grant on that inside lane. Let's see how he gets a restart here. Aspas behind Heathen. Can he give him a good push?
Oh, that was a good
Green flag
shove.
is out.
It was a good shove from Gator to Drake. I don't know if it related to Grant right there, but whoever was behind Gator looked like Chevy. Gave Gator a heck of a jump on that restart, but
And Grant's looking to the inside. This is 46 laps remaining, so they're at the point right now. If this time we do stay green, they can stretch this fuel as far as they can go, and they should make it on one more stop.
That just got in the wall. But everybody stays the right way, so looks like he just got. Oh, what is Chevy in the wall? Drake is slowed up. The front of Nixium's truck's all crumpled up. Oh man.
Oh man, yeah, huge front end damage for that 24 as we get it on camera here. That truck has definitely seen better days. He's definitely had some air damage from it.
And the 20 is, he got a pretty good lick too. I'm sure he has some damage as well. Aero damage.
Let's take a look at it here. Oh yeah, you see it there for him as well. The 20 of Chevy. You see that right front is smushed in on that 20 truck.
Yep.
Going around here, he's losing time as well. Two of the leaders going back up front. It is Heathen now with Loading in second, Grant third, Haspass fourth.
Yep, Loading is right back where he wanted to be in this final stage, and that's right behind that 17 truck, hoping to make a move to win this race.
Yeah, absolutely.
It seems like Heathen's definitely got a super long run truck. He's just so smooth and consistent with it, so it's hard to beat consistency, man. Looks like we have another DNF of the 24 truck has called it a night.
Yep, Nixium in the pits for the night here with major damage. I think that thing was probably leaking oil all over the track. The radiator was probably busted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he called it a night.
Oh, we got Jacob in the wall. I think that's Elliot Fatelli in front of Drake. Shoot. What the heck is happening with Zach?
Let's see.
Looked like he was off the pace there for a second. I don't know if him and Chevy got into it a little bit.
Looks like he's got a little bit of right front damage, nothing too bad, but yeah, he looks like he's struggling a little bit out there. Yeah, it does look a little bit more actually now that I see that front splitter. It's been up a little bit.
Yeah, he got looked like he got T-boned inside of that truck. You see it going down the straightaway, it looks like it's all beat in. I think he just got into the wall on that restart and shuffled. Everything got shuffled back up. So it's a tough break for Chevy. He's always been fast and stuff, but something always happens and he always ends up in the back.
Back up front here, we'll go to it and check on our leaders. It is Heathen leading the way with loading in second, Grant third. Very similar to how we saw stage 2 in, just a little bit of a difference here. That 17 truck of Heathen out front.
Flash, you want to throw out some track facts, brother? Keep old B train in the.
Well, I mean, this is a mile-and-a-half racetrack, as I'm sure most can tell here, and we are. I believe the banking here. I'm gonna have to look this up, but real quick, I believe it is a progressive banking. That's why you see the top lane being so efficient. Let's see. What year was it opened? If you want to have a trivia question here.
Thanks, babe. Kansas? It didn't come until later on because I remember I don't think Dale Sr. ever drove on this racetrack. I don't think.
That would be correct.
So it had to be like over 2000. I think it was like 2002. I think 2003.
You are very close. It was actually 2001 that same year.
Oh, it was the same year.
Yeah, later in the season. What is the capacity of Kansas? How many people can fit in here?
They got some big grandstands. Today probably they don't fill them up anymore, but that's a whole different story. I would say like 50,000 maybe, because it only has.
Yeah, what? You're right.
50,000.
You're right on with it. Yep, you're right on with it. Well, you're almost there. 48,000. Yep.
48,000. I was gonna say 49,000, yep. But man, yeah, I remember they don't have a backstretch grandstand, so they make up for it on the front stretch, as you can tell. I've never been to this track. I really want to go to this track one day though. But yeah, I think it would be nice to see in person. Don't you think, Flash?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's definitely a nice facility. It is located in Kansas City, Kansas. Um, Not Kansas City, Missouri. Not be confused. Kansas City, Kansas. And one interesting fact, I don't know if you remember this earlier in the season, they raced here, and it was for the Cup race. It was the fans got to pick the name of this racetrack. Do you remember what they picked?
No, I don't.
There was whoever got the most votes. It was, I believe, they had several posted on there. People posted in and wrote in, and a few of them went viral, but one got the most votes by far, more than all the others put together, and it ended up being called, and it was for Busch beer. It's the Bushy McBush Race 100.
Yep. I remember that. It was a whole
And that is
bunch
what
of-
happens when you let the people vote on the name of a racetrack
Oh
or
my
name of a
goodness.
race.
Number of the race. The Bushy McBush. Oh my goodness. I remember because I seen a lot of funny names that were entered, and I'm surprised they didn't like win. Like mine. Like, why didn't mine get voted on? It was their track racing better 500 or 400 or something like that. So like, why didn't they vote for mine? I thought it was a good name. Don't you think, Flash?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh well, I guess.
yeah.
It is what it is.
And I believe we told this story on a podcast, but it was actually, or at least partly, I believe, one of our guys from PSES that helped get that name to the forefront here. I don't know if he posted it himself, and that he actually it went viral from him, or he just helped it with some of his connections. But yeah, a fellow guy in our PSES league, Apgoose, was a big promoter of that Bushy McBush race name, and
Wow.
I believe a couple of his posts about it went viral for at least the NASCAR community, at least, in a I
Gotcha.
want to say maybe 10,000 views or something on one of them, but yeah, so that's pretty interesting.
That's
It's,
pretty neat that y'all know that
yeah,
Haas is already pitted to get back in the
Keenan on
race.
pit road now.
Yep.
Yeah,
And it looks like Grant's off pit road.
the conductor is off pit road.
The conductor. And Drake Sr. is off as well. So, and Chevy's on, loading's on, and oh yeah. I wonder where it's gonna put Haas because he came in a whole lap earlier than Heathen.
Looks like he is behind Grant here. Loading is coming out. Grant is actually going to pass Loading, it looks like, here.
Oh,
does.
And Grant is about to pass Heathen.
He's going to be right on that 17 of Heathen. Can he get there? He's going to be right on that bumper. Looks like Heathen's going to be able to hold it for now, but they're going to have a battle on their hands here.
Is that first and second right there?
We'll check on that, and I believe, yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is first and second.
Wow, we got so busy talking about Bushy McBush. Wow, that's a great call by Grant to get right down the back bumper of Heathen to try and win this race.
Yeah, and we're in a situation here. They're about a lap short on fuel. Well, the 17 is. Grant pitted about this. Well, I think Grant pitted a lap before him, so they're both going to be in an iffy situation for fuel right now. As Heathen lets Grant go here, Heathen might be trying to save enough fuel. He's a lap short.
That's what I was thinking. When I seen that pass just now, I was like, yeah, he's probably trying to save because he's not even running the high side. And I remember him talking when last season when Party beat Heathen off of Kansas when he beat him here at Kansas, he beat him off of a fuel saving, but he then was talking about how he would ride the bottom to save the most fuel or try to save them. Yeah, he's in fuel saving mode. There's no doubt about it. He just let two other trucks just blow by him. He's definitely in fuel saving mode.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's got a lot to save here, so we'll see if he can do it. I mean, it's a lap, but that's a lot here at Kansas. It's a little bit difficult to save and still run decent lap times. We see Loading has passed Heathen here. We wonder what his fuel situation looks like. Pass as well.
That's a good question because they all came down pit road together.
Yeah, I think the 17 strategy here is to go in and get enough fuel to make it and then gas back on it and go.
Which is not a bad strategy. But
not at all.
The thing I'm watching with Grant right now is that it doesn't even sound like he's hitting the gas in the corners. He's just letting the truck roll all the way through the corner until about a little after halfway. And then he gets right back on the gas. So I don't know how much fuel he saves by doing that, but that's what it looks like. And he don't have a shifter, I don't think. I think he has paddles, so it's still kind of hard to shift in neutral and just ride. Oh man, I'm just thinking, Flash, of if Grant somehow wins this race and B-Train's not here, B-Train is gonna be upset that he didn't get to talk to the conductor.
Yeah, he's probably going to be very upset over that one.
Because he has a special thing with Grant when he's not doing whatever he did last night. Crazy guy. But yeah, he definitely got him and Grant definitely click on something. Is he then back on the gas, or is he still in fuel save mode?
I believe he is. It looks like he's trying to get back on the gas here a little bit. He's still saving a bit in the corners, but he is on the gas now, more on the straights. So we'll see if that starts. If he starts reeling these guys back in at all, and if any of these up front guys are going to start saving as well.
I got you. Yeah, like I said, though, I don't know. I'm just here riding with Grant, and he just seems like he's just letting it roll. Because he's not even catching Gator that's in front of him right now. Gator's pulling, and it might be that Gator has actually better tires than Grant because he came down pit road after Grant, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to watch and see how this plays out. I believe a lot of these guys are going to be short on fuel, but we see the lead for Grant is starting to grow.
Yeah, I think he's getting back on it because he's about to pass. I think that's LA Fatality right there. I think LA's on fuel save mode as well right now because he's running the bottom of the racetrack.
Yeah, and that's a different lap, so it's not great for that 51. I see what ends up with him if he can recover. Right now, Heathen is about a third of a lap to almost a half a lap behind Grant here. He's actually even farther back behind that 2 truck. I think Grant is deciding to run it out hard and possibly just take a splash of fuel at the end.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. But going back to last season, I talk about it a lot because Party Dang, he executed it to the T, but that's what he didn't try to do here at Kansas, and it just didn't work out for him. He just lost too much time coming down pit road and getting that splash.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a risky thing to do to try to stretch it on fuel, but if you can do it like Party did, like you said, it can pay off for you, and that's what Heathen is trying right here.
Grant has just now caught Gator, passing him on that outside, and Gator don't look like he's running at full speed either. But Gator's truck is also all beat up like a aluminum can, so he's been through the ringer tonight.
Yes, he has.
And Grant's passing Chevy now. Now Chevy came on. He came down, I think this. Oh no, he came down the lap after Grant. So it's interesting.
Yeah, it definitely is. We'll keep an eye on it now. As we, let's see here. We're coming to 9 to go right here for Grant. Heathen is still about half a lap short, from what I can tell here. Grant has a 12-second lead right now on loading and a 20-second lead on Heathen.
Wow.
Everybody else is trying to save here. Grant is definitely not, so we'll keep an eye on him. And as soon as he pits, we'll figure out if he's going to come out and lead this. We'll watch him go down when he does, if he does. Which he's going to have to if he hasn't been saving here. And he has not, obviously, with the pace he's been running.
Well, Gator's going back down pit road right now. And I don't remember if they came down pit road together. There was like 3 trucks, and they were black and blue. And I think one of them was Drake, Gator, and then Grant was down there as well. Yeah, Gator just took a splash. He's coming out now. Very interesting.
Well, we're still watching. I'm watching the camera of the 17. I really would like to know what the fuel window is looking like for loading and Drake, because Drake has passed Heathen for the 3rd spot. Is he good on fuel? Is Loading, who is 3 seconds ahead of Heathen, is he good on fuel? He's starting to save now.
He's saving. Yeah, he's in fuel save mode right now. Coming out of turn 4, he wasn't even gassing it. And he's just riding the bottom as Heathen's gonna come to the outside and blow by him. Maybe not.
Grant is nearly a lap ahead of these guys as well. He is about 25 seconds ahead of Heathen right now.
Maybe he just, man, it'd be crazy. Try and lap the whole field, then come down, and then he's coming down now. Grant's coming down pit roads now.
He's coming down now. He's going to probably take a splash and go. We'll watch it here. He's going to lose this lead, though. I don't see any other way around it. We'll watch here. We'll see where everybody's at. Heathen is second right now.
And Heathen is exiting 4 right now. Oh, he just tagged the wall.
Grant is still on pit road here. He must have taken 2 tires. Yeah, that is his race right there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see where he cycles around, but Heathen takes the lead here. Now the question is, did he save enough? He has a little bit of a gap to second. Heathen looks loose, though. He just got loose off. Let's go to the camera of Heathen, as we know now Grant has lost the spot here.
Drake just not coming off pit road, so these guys did not have enough fuel to make it. And that is scary to think about with Heathen if he saved enough, because if he didn't, then he's not going to make it.
All right, well, it's going to be 3 to go this time at the line, and I'll tell you where he clicks here. He's still about 3/4 of a lap short as he comes to the line with 3 to go. 3 laps remaining for Heathen. That 38 is lurking. Does he have enough fuel? If Heathen runs out, is the 38 going to be all right?
This reminds me
That
of
is the battle for the win.
This reminds me of Pocono earlier in real life. Oh, whoa. Is that Heathen breaking or beating and banging?
That was, yeah, and that lets the 38 catch all the way up to him, and Heathen did not save much there because he got loose. He had to gather it up. That, yeah, he saved it. I watched it back on stream, but this is, we're coming to the white flag this time by. That was 2 to go, so this time by will be the white flag for Heathen, but the 38 is there. Can he catch him? Does he even have enough fuel?
You know, Heathen never has good luck with lap cars, and that's what he's trying to get around as a lap car right now with.
Yeah, he's drafting him right now. They're not a bad move as we see the white flag.
White flag, and the 38's closing in on the back end.
Who has enough fuel? Is he going to make it? We're down the back straightaway.
The 38 is closing the gap. He is
closing it. Oh, my God. Is Heathen going to run out here? Is he going to start sputtering? If he starts sputtering, it's the 38's race.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to come out of 4. He's still under power. He's sputtering, I think. He sputtered the 38. Oh, he started sputtering, but it was just enough
my goodness.
for him to get the 38
there. I think the 38 started sputtering right before Heathen. If the 38 did not sputter, he was going to win this race. I
actually believe Heathen sputtered just right before him watching that replay, but it was about a half second before him, so it wasn't enough for 38 to catch him. But he almost did it. What a job by both of these guys to make it on fuel. Grant still comes out 3rd.
Wow. Good
Zach
job, Grant.
4th, Haspass 5th. So not a bad call for what Grant did. I mean, he didn't take the chance and try to save. He knew he couldn't do it. So he took his medicine there and went down pit road and still got a solid podium finish too. 4th, I believe, will confirm that. Waiting to see here. We got 4th for Zach, 5th for Haspass.
Who finished 5th?
6th, Haspass, LA Fatality, 6th, Drake 7th, Gator 8th a lap down, Chevy 9th a lap down, and Nixium 10th DNF'd. Wow.
Yeah, I think Chevy DNF'd right there at the end because he was on pit road. But I wasn't going to say anything because the excitement was with that 38 and 17 truck. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. I'm heartbroken. I really wanted the 38 to win that race. But what can you do, man?
Fastest lap of the race as well for him. Haspass had the fastest lap. Let's see. Getting everyone in the party here.
Woo, what a race. Golly, boys. Ah, man. Finished 3rd? Heck yeah, buddy. Oh, man. You had Grant. He's better than me. Oh, shut the
All right,
hell
I think
up.
we got our top five. I'll ask you, Chase. Is there anyone else that you want to talk to tonight? I think we'll just do our top five because we had said Grant if he doesn't finish in the top five, but he did a great job, finished third. So I think we just stick with the top five tonight.
Yeah, or
Give
Is
Gator
there
a
anyone
shout.
else?
yeah,
All
we
right,
can give Gator a shout. Or
Drake,
Drake.
yeah, he did a good job saving.
all right. We'll get him and Drake. That's cool. All right.
Yeah, because I gotta ask Drake what that contact was with Heathen on a little bit. Ah, got you, got you. Man, I was excited.
What's up?
All right, we got Gator in
Oh,
here.
Jake.
We're gonna have two extra interviews tonight. Gator, you are one of them, and Drake, you are an extra interview as well. Both of you include your audio. Everyone, make sure you got your audios included, and we will get
Okay.
started here. I guess I will start with Gator, and let's have a conversation, Gator.
Okay.
You had a pretty solid qualifying effort to start it. I believe you qualified what, in the fifth position, maybe?
Yep.
Or,
Fifth.
was up there, yeah. And ran around there for a while. Had a pretty solid night. Talk us through your race. Was your truck struggling at all with anything? Anything you needed more? I saw you get in the fence a couple times. Looked a little bit tight there, at least in the early going. And then also talk about that last run there. Were you trying to save to make it and weren't able to, or were you planning to pit the whole time?
No, I was planning to pit, but I wanted to see if I could even get close, and no. So I just, I just got to going. But no, not at all. My wall bangers were my mistake. That close to the wall, I'm still not good enough to do that quite right. And but I do. I bounced off the wall, but the setup was awesome. That's definitely going into books because the truck was stable. It was just me and an idiot banging off the wall.
Oh, come on now. A lot of guys got in the wall tonight. I think every truck did,
I
so
think
you
every
weren't the
truck
only
hit the
one.
wall.
Yeah, yeah, but
Yeah.
I seem to hit it at the wrong time, and I get everybody with me. But no, it was a good truck. It really was. There were a couple things, but overall it was great racing. Fatality, Drake. We were having a blast back there. At least I was, and it was just good. For me, it was a great race. It was the truck setup was excellent. It was perfect, straight down the middle. I mean, right down the numbers. So
Absolutely. Awesome to hear, man.
yeah, it was great, great. Next time we're here. But overall, good night. Excellent setup. Just still not enough to run around here without banging into it. So, but we'll get there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Seems like every week you get closer, you figure out more and more about what you need to do, and definitely those qualifying times are starting to show. Like you said, solid top five qualifying tonight, and throughout the race, seemed like you just focused on sticking up through there, and like you said, other than tagging the wall a few times, it was a solid night for you, man.
Yep, I appreciate that. There were a few times I was running up, and it was like I'm getting up there. I think the highest I got was like third or fourth, and then doot, I'm back to 11. But overall, it was a great race. It was fun. I appreciate everybody. It was great.
Appreciate you too, Gator. Thank you for taking the time to do the interview, and
Sure.
have a good night, man, and a good weekend, and we'll talk to you in the booth again real soon.
You betcha.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thanks.
Yep. Well, Chase, I guess you could talk to Mr. Drake then.
All right. Drake, you there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, man. You seem like you were having fun out there, but either you got into somebody's accident or you got you got into the wall, man. Uh, Tell me about how you raced with and what you think you could have done a little bit better. And did the practice help any?
Practice always helps.
All right.
But I mean, it seems. I mean, first stage, I went from. I think I qualified 11th, and by 12th, I was up to fourth position. It seems like every time somebody hit wall or somebody spun, I got into it, and I had to go right back to the back, did fight my way back up. I just couldn't get out of nobody's way. I just got caught up in everybody's wreck.
Yeah, it
And I
seemed
couldn't.
like
But the truck was great. I mean, I love the truck. I mean, yeah, I really loved it.
yeah, you look like you had a
But
faster machine, man.
I just could not get out of I mean, everybody wreck, and I seems like I'd find it.
You were the wrecking magnet tonight, huh?
I was getting so bad, but it is what it is. Oh well.
And what happened with you and Heathen on the last lap where you guys were beating doors? I thought for
Oh,
sure he was gonna try to wreck you right there.
he said he hit the wall. They said go low and come down. So I thought, whoa, what the hell are you doing, heathen?
I was in neutral. I couldn't go anywhere. I had
Oh
no
my
control of
gosh.
my car.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it, and I was like, "Yo, what's going on here? What the heck? What's he trying to do? Wreck Jake for?"
I mean, I got it. Everybody else, so I guess heathen wanted to make it even, so he could hit
Yeah,
me too.
yeah. I wanted to be part of the fun.
But
It was
it was fun. It was great. I mean, I think I should have finished a lot better where I did, but I just found everybody else's wreck.
I got you, but still saw a finish. Take the momentum on to Talladega Wednesday and try to regroup there, huh?
Yep, that's what we're gonna do.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Drake.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, Flash. On to fifth.
I have my mic muted. Sorry about that. I was just saying thank you, Drake, for the interview. And,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Jake, keep your head up, by the
As
way.
always.
You had a hell of a fast truck tonight. If you just, if that caution came out when it did, you'd been perfectly fine, bud. Keep your head up.
It's always gonna stay up, but it just gets frustrating.
Well, I
Yeah,
think I
that
will.
does.
Think I'll talk to Haas here, and then I think you probably want to hear from Zach and Grant, don't you, Chase?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. All right, Haas, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, top 5 for you, man, and you were looking fast. You had the best lap of the race as well. Showing some great speed out there. Definitely good on the short run, and for a while there, you were chasing Heathen there on the long run. Showed some good speed there too. Talk us through your race and how was that truck handling for you, and what do you think you needed to win that race? Do you think you could have maybe saved the fuel if you started early, or did you already try to and just couldn't get it done?
Well, what I was gonna say was I've got 2 words or 1 word with 2 syllables: fuel mileage, and that's not my thing. I'm not a fuel saver. I can't save. I can't shift down to neutral of the controller until I get some way to do that. I'll maybe have some better luck, but somehow we get so lucky as to have a caution right where you have to pit, exactly on the last lap of each pit run, and by the end of those runs, man, my car would go away after about 10 laps, and at the end of those runs, man, I can't make it. My right rear was going to burn up, and I would blow a tire. So getting on pit road would have been troublesome if I didn't pit when I pitted. And I tried to remedy that by pitting early in the last pit window and get 4 tires and see if I can make up some of that time, which I was able to make up some of it, but not enough. And Heathen and Zach and everybody that was able to save fuel were able to coast across the finish line and do it well. So I'm a little disappointed, but it's all good, and it was a lot of fun racing with everybody, and that's just the way it shakes out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Once me and Chase saw it in the booth there that it was going to turn into that because of the fuel run, about 23 laps each. It was 46 to go, and you lose just a bit, of fuel on the run. I knew it was going to be a saving thing, and wasn't sure he was going to be able to do it. But overall, like I said, you had the fast lap of the race. I think you had one of the fastest trucks, obviously, running those lap times. Either way, man, it's another solid effort for you, and we'll see if you can pick you up another win here soon.
Yeah, man, it was definitely cool. It was exciting to say the least because when they were talking about running out, like, I
Hmm.
mean, the more disappointed I am in the end of the result of the race, that means that it was an exciting race. Because at the end of it, man, like they're talking about running out, and I'm like, did this strategy shake out for me? But once Grant took his pit and he took his two tires and that 8 seconds, compared to 16 seconds, I wasn't able to make up that time on the track. So that said a lot right there. And all I could say is it was exciting because I was pretty disappointed at the end of the race. That being said,
Yeah.
looking forward to whatever we roll into next week and whatever dramas come come down the road.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And looking forward to seeing what you can do with that. And you bring up next week. You actually got me looking up right now where we are at. Let's see here. Next week, we are starting the week off with
There you go.
Talladega.
Cup.
Yeah, the
Damn.
Geico 500 in Cup. And then we will be at in Xfinity, Kentucky, the Alasco 300, however you say that, at Kentucky.
Kentucky? Oh my god.
And then for trucks next Friday, we will be at Darlington for the Throwback 150.
We are Darlington in this game? I thought we weren't Darlington at
Yes.
all.
In the trucks, we are.
Hey, that makes Grant happy. He's not running
And the
probably.
Throwback 150 as well, so it looks like we're going to have to see some throwback schemes for all you guys next week. Well, Haas, we're interviewing you. You got any ideas what you might want to bring to it?
I think a black 33 will do just fine. Throwing it back to the beginning of last year.
There you go.
So,
right.
yep. With that being said, looks like I'm gonna need to practice because I could hear fucking heathen over there salivating at the lips, right for freaking
I thought I
Kentucky.
felt
So,
something dripping.
oh my goodness,
Dripping on my
yeah.
head
So
there.
you
Hey,
know
can-
what?
hey,
If-
can you-
but
hey,
if
Haas,
you could
you
beat
don't
these
like-
guys, you're freaking awesome. If you could beat a heathen, if you could beat a Lucas and a Chevy and everybody else, good for you. Because I can't seem to do it without some kind of luck. So, God bless.
Well, like I said, top 5, and you had the best lap. Keep your head up, man. You were fast tonight. It just
Hell
is how
yeah.
it shook out, and I know that is disappointing for you. But
Well, I looked
you
at the
were quick.
daily. I got the fastest lap of the day there, so I'm all right with that. I'll take
Yep.
it. I'll take it.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep,
Appreciate
you were
it.
fastest in connection test as well. I noticed that while I was in there. I always check who has the best lap in that as well, and so I noticed that, and then going in, I knew you were going to be pretty quick, and you showed it again, getting the lap in the main race. So, again, man, congrats on the top 5, and
Thank you.
we'll see what you got next week for that mixed bag of races.
Awesome, man.
Yep, thank you. All right, it's on to Zach now for 4th place. Chase.
All right, Zach. You there, buddy?
Yep.
Hey, man, you had a fast truck when it wasn't in the wall or uh, or beating the
See, this is why you doing the interview.
or beating
I have
the
a podcast,
backbone
too.
for somebody's
Please.
truck. But yeah, man, you had a. I can't believe I'm talking to you being top 5 because I thought for sure you were like 8th or something, man. Because I lost you. But I'm glad you're up here. I'm glad you got 4th. But take me through your race, man, and what did you do to the truck, and what would you have done different than besides hit the wall?
I mean, I don't think I ran a full field run in the first probably 2.5 stages without having some kind of damage. It seems like something always stupid was happening right in front of me or something, and just dug myself a big hole and came down the fuel mileage at the end, and I ran out on the back stretch. So I thought Haas was gonna get me, to be honest. I thought I was gonna drop, but 4th place, I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to the NASCAR officials. I think he knocked the wall back at least 3 feet every time he hit it. So you're gonna have to pay
I
for
think I
that.
beat Drake's bumper in pretty far in one run too.
But all in all, man, you had a good night and had fun and finished top 4 or top 5. So I mean, congratulations on that, brother. And I was here watching it. I didn't know where you were, and I thought for sure you were like out of the top 5 or something. So
Yeah, well, everybody started saving right off rip, kind of. Like, I passed Chevy and I passed LA. They were saving pretty good, and then I was just trying to catch up to some people, and then I started saving a little bit, and then I saved just enough to get fourth, so I'll take it.
heck yeah, man. I'm proud of you, brother. Keep on trucking, man.
Yep, and then I got I like all tracks next week, and then I'll be off for a week, so.
Yeah, next week is your last week for a week, right? You gotta
Yep.
take a break.
Yep,
Got
I'm
you.
gonna take a break. Well, just because my son's
Yeah.
gonna be born.
Yeah, your baby's coming.
Yep.
Man. All right, brother. Like I said, congratulations on your 4th place finish, and heck yeah, man.
Thank you.
Come on now, Zach. You better be hooking that Xbox up in the hospital, dude.
Yeah, I might take it.
Well, congratulations on that, though, man. That's gonna
Thank
be
you.
a big day, big week, big year for you when that happens.
Yeah, I'm
So.
scared shitless right now, so.
Ha. All right, Zach. Thank you
Yep,
for the
thank you.
interview, sir. Yep. And again, we got Grant here, Chase. So
Oh, my boy
think,
Grant. Oh yeah, 3rd
yep.
place.
3rd place.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Grant, you got a copy, buddy?
What's up?
Hey, man. I didn't like the Ford logo on the truck tonight, but hey, whatever, man. It worked out for you, and you drove a hell of a race, man, and gave me some good points tonight. I thought for sure you're gonna win. I I I had a flash in my ear saying that you weren't gonna make it, but I was blocking all that negative energy out. So, but yeah, man.
Just doing the math.
What happened on that last stop? And how come you took 2 tires and just not a splash and go?
So coming to the last stop, I didn't account for the tires wearing the same as the fuel was going down, so I wouldn't have made it if I didn't take 2 tires. I contemplated taking 4 and trying to chase him down, but I knew I was going to lose even more spots if I did that. So the goal there was to just try and gap as much as I could to maybe take a 3-second stop and get out there ahead of them, and just didn't play out that way. That went bad.
Yeah, you look like early on. Flash said that you forgot that you were in a truck and you thought you were in the 22 Ford Mustang trying to pass people on the bottom of the racetrack. But hey, man, you had that truck moving.
Trying to go for the lead, yeah.
I think that's the fastest I've seen that 2 truck ever move, man. So I'm proud
Oh,
of you.
you got to
man.
give yourself some credit. You won Daytona.
I won Daytona on some luck, if you will. But hey, man, you drove a heck of a race, dude, and 3rd place, man. That's what's up, buddy.
Thanks, dude.
And I think
as for the Ford logo on the car, I'm exclusive to Ford, so you're gonna
Oh,
see a
yeah.
Dale Earnhardt throwback next week with a Ford. So
Okay.
sorry about that, Chevy lover.
I think Flash wanted to ask you a question. He made me wanted you to be in here to ask a question or something about running trucks. You can have it, Flash.
Oh yeah. I had to think about that for a second. Because I mean, as quick as you were tonight, and just it seems like anytime you get in the car, it is, and just also just love having you in the race. I'm wondering why you don't run more truck races, man. You should be in it for more of them.
So we talked about this before the race, and why on God's green earth is this series at 10:30 at night?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
It's Friday
why.
night, man. It's the late night Friday night truck race.
it was because of a guy who used to run with us, and he could only get on about this time. Which I don't know why we didn't switch the time, because everybody would have been good with 9:30 on Friday night. But
Yeah.
hey, maybe we'll switch it. Maybe we'll switch it later on. Probably not next inning, because obviously there won't be no trucks in Xfinity. But yeah.
No, it's all good. I love racing the trucks. They handle so well. I run them 9 pretty much everywhere I go. So
Is that what
Just let
you're
her,
Hardcore
looking
truck
let her
at?
racing,
hang.
man. You don't need that much beauty sleep. We seen that beard you got.
Oh yeah. Just wait
Oh
about
man.
2 more weeks and then hockey starts. I'll be freaking turning into Cinderella at 9 o'clock.
Oh man. Again, heck of a race, brother. I'm proud of you. Thank you for subbing for me tonight,
Thanks,
as I
dude.
could join, flash in the booth, and watch a good race, awesome race. I will. So appreciate you, Grant.
No problem, buddy.
Yep. Thank you, Grant, as always, man. All right. Well, that brings us to our second
Oh,
place finisher tonight, and I got to bring it up before I even interview you. First time stage winner tonight as well. Um, we have CCDN Loading, also known as Evan, finished second by less than 2/10 of a second. Hell of a battle tonight. You were strong out there, and it came down to fuel, and you were able to save as well. Talk us through those last few laps, and just the fuel saving process for you, because we saw you kind of gap heathen and be in front of him for a while, and then you had to drop behind him and save more, and then you were able to start trying to catch him just a little bit there, right in those last several laps. Just talk us through what was going, through your mind during the whole process, what you were watching, what you were trying to do, and also what it means to you to finally get you a stage win here. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's pretty
yeah,
much a chess match when it comes to trying to save that little bit of fuel. Um,
yeah. And you break commentators' hearts because I really wanted you to get this one, man.
oh
I
yeah, we
really
both were
wanted you to
pulling
get
for you,
this one.
but Chase was getting vocal. He was
Oh
being a
my goodness.
cheerleader over there.
Yeah,
So did
I
I.
was.
So did I.
I was like, oh my god, please let this 17 run out of fuel. Please let this dude sputter way before. But oh man, it's heartbreaking, brother. But you had a heck of a race. First time stage where I never knew that. I thought for sure you won a stage before, but I guess
No,
not. So,
someone took it from me last week.
I already messed with Chase on that.
all right.
A little bit, without saying him
Um.
till now.
Okay, we're on to Kansas right now. We're not talking about last week. Okay, but oh man, you had a good run tonight, Evan. I really wanted you to win that, and maybe I don't know if I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna be next week, so we'll have to just see. You know, I might be on suspension or something, but you know, I'm here to watch y'all guys go at it, and that's what I did tonight, and watch a 17 truck dominate the race. But hey, it was fun towards the end, and that's all that matters to me.
Are we hearing that possibly that Evan might be driving the 88 car next week and subbing for Chase Dream in the Cup Series next week?
Hey, we don't even know, man. We'll find out Saturday, I guess, won't we?
Yeah, I guess about tomorrow. Well, today actually, we found out today. Some point
Today. Oh man, just again, congratulations, Evan, man. Broken hearted, brother.
Well, you already know, Evan. I already talked to you after the race was over, so hell of a job, buddy. Proud of you.
What happened with 22?
Not you, other 22.
Okay.
The real 22 tonight. And that died tonight.
Yeah, there was
I
some.
just want to say too, you guys sweep the stages tonight as well for your first 1-2 finish together. We'll get to you in a second, Heathen. But just I don't know if I'm sure y'all noticed that, but
Oh yeah,
um,
that was the point.
yeah, it was hell of a job tonight, Evan. Gotta say,
I almost dumped us both.
I was looking for it. I was looking for it because I knew if you had more fuel going in those last couple corners, you would have drove it in there, and I knew you were on the verge of running out. So when I saw the line you were taking and all that, and then I, on the stream it actually looked like Heathen sputtered before you, but I mean it's kind of hard to tell from.
I started out of 4.
Yeah, it just looked like you had more speed there coming to the line. I mean, I guess it really, the game, sometimes you can get a good shot of speed and then it'll go back down. So that might have been what happened there. But yeah, just from my angle, you got about a tenth or two run gain on him coming to the line, and I thought if we had a couple hundred more feet, you might would have got there. It was you had momentum from somewhere. I don't know, but yep, yep. Um, all right, man. Thank you. Solid night, and we will see you next week.
Proud of you, Evan.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, on to our winner tonight, Heathen. You won a stage here, and you won the race, and you won by it was under 2/10 of a second here.
Not far enough.
talk us through those last couple runs, pit stops, and all of that. And I mean, you started saving right off the jump after that last pit stop. You knew you had to. How hard was it to save? Was it more difficult than you thought it was going to be? And just talk us through your race and coming there to the finish with Evan.
Well, with this track means you're in the throttle pretty much the entire time. It's hard to save here regardless without losing so much time. I figured out that if I was clipped up to the wall, I could drop it to neutral and just coast down the backstretch, and then put it back in the fourth, and then roll the bottom in 3 and 4. So that's what I was doing. That's why I saved. That's how I got, because I was like half a lap short. I was running out in the tri-oval, and then so once I got to the backstretch, I was gonna go back for it. So I don't know, but no, we definitely had a fast car. I mean, if that caution never came out, it would have been more comfortable margin of victory, I guess you could say. But stuff happens, so no, it was a great race for everybody at night. Me and Haas had a hell of a battle there. Beginning of stage 3, I think is what it was when he pushed me past Grant. So appreciate that, Haas. He made up for, I guess. He didn't know I was there in stage 2, by the way, and we made contact, but it's all good. Not mad at him at all. It's a racing incident, so. But yeah, we'll go into next week at Kentucky, where I got robbed at last year, and then a track that I won at last year in truck, so that's pretty cool. Also, I got my redemption tonight, by the way, Flash, at this track in this league. They got robbed last year because some dumb put me in the wall, and Haas won the race. So it was nice to redeem myself to last year, dominating last year's race, the spring race at least, and then, ended up losing because of some idiot put me in the wall. So I don't know. We'll hopefully go try and get 2 in a row next week at Darlington. Maybe sweep the week even. I don't know yet, but I don't know. Talladega's gonna be so hard. But I hate winning play tracks on presets, so I don't like doing on presets.
Yeah, it's a different kind of race with a preset.
I like winning on
tracks,
customs, but I don't like winning on presets. But
see what you can do.
I'm ready for Kentucky. I'm ready for Kentucky. That's my bread and butter right there.
I do not care for that racetrack, but you can go out there and see what you can do.
Am I still on all time boards for that track? Sorry, I just want to flex a little bit.
It's going to be an awesome race to watch here from the booth, I'll tell you that. I just do not prefer being out there on the track.
Oh, no, that track's definitely... I know that... I don't know if Grant remembers last year, but he was racing... was it in this race? Was it the truck race, Grant, we ran there last year? Where I was told you to run up higher and then arc it down
It was
in
in
one?
grassroots.
Oh, I was in grass. I thought it was truck race here.
Yeah.
Well, even still, because you can roll so much higher than you can cut the exit of two. So, um, as long as you don't run a loose preset and then kill yourself off two, you're fine. So you know how much I love Kentucky next week. So a
I
lot of
don't know
good.
how y'all remember all these races. I don't even remember the last race I commentated, and that was yesterday.
Well, yeah, we also. Oh, never mind. But all I'm saying is tonight's podcast, we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
A
Go
lot.
ahead and plug it. I mean, we know who the guest is. We've
No, we
talked about
don't.
it this week,
Nope.
but
It's just me and you.
oh, we don't. Oh, okay then. Well,
We have so much to talk about. There's no reason to have a guest tonight. We have so much to talk about.
I'll have to. All right. Well, I guess that means that Blaze is asleep then.
He's been asleep for like 3 hours. He's an old man.
Jesus.
He's an old man.
Yes, he is.
He's like 75 years old. Let him sleep.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we move
Yeah.
this time up to 9:30 so we can actually do the podcast at a decent time.
That would help with the time on the podcast. Yeah, it would.
I think Grant would run more.
Oh yeah, but see that's the positive right there. That's the positive for moving it up.
8
That
o'clock
would be my
starts.
vote. Just
8 o'clock starts my ass.
hold on now. 9:30.
Wait,
is-
Central Time. 8:30 Central Time. Yes.
But anyway, congratulations on the win, Heathen. I guess we'll get over there and get this podcast rolling here shortly.
You didn't ask me about my pin
again-
for next week. My throwback. You asked Has.
Well, what's your throwback?
Oh, we have to find out next week. I ain't telling you.
You, I will. I'm gonna tell you something here in a
Hey,
minute once I end
hey,
this stream.
don't
here.
leak it. I already texted it to you. Do not leak my my thing.
Then why are you even talking about it? Go. Hey, look. You won the race. Good job, Heathen. Now go sit down in the corner. You're in timeout.
I'm going to get the podcast started.
Well, as
Hell of
always,
a job.
it's been
Hey, it was nice. It was nice
another-
not to have Train here tonight, though.
It's been a great
Yeah,
broadcast. I
yeah,
did
yeah.
enjoy having Chase up in the booth, and thank you again, Chase, for doing that, and really enjoyed it. I think we had some pretty good conversations about a bunch of different things. We even did the hottest segment. So
Can't wait to rewatch. I want to see Chase's end.
yeah, it was.
BDE.
I had picked Evan, and Chase picked Chevy.
Ooh, Chevy.
All right, so we'll blame Chase for that one then. But yep, I was 2/10 away from being right there with Evan. I saw how fast he was early on. So, but on that note, again, congrats, Heathen, on the win. Yep, and it's been another great week here in CRL. We will be back next week. We've already said we got a mixed schedule here. We got Talladega and Kentucky with Xfinity, and then for trucks, we will be at Darlington for the throwback race. That will be fun. Can't wait to call that. Guys, please check out the podcast. It'll be out Sunday afternoon. As Ethan said, it looks like it'll be it'll be me and him on there. So, but yeah, on that note, hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you to all the admins as always, and to Party for everything you do. This has been again another great week here, and we look forward to the next one. All right, guys. Good night. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there.